Wild hearts never die. Wild hearts never die. Okay. We're back in the game. The game is back to us. We are the game. Nah. That sounds like a bad slogan that like a game company would use. We are the game. Hello, Zakinator, Dr. Dunsparce, Chihuahua, Lil Gamer, Random Nobody, Owls, lots of lols in chat. Nicholas, Fork, him, James, apparently, nobody, another nobody, lots of nobodies and lols. This is very interesting. Christopher, Shamu, Jay. Oh yeah, that does sound like a GameStop logo. We are the game. If I ever make like a story with like a parody of, I don't know, a game company or a game selling company, their slogan is going to be, we are the game. Gabriel said it was beginning at 3:05 and now it's 4:06. Oh shit. Did I must have accidentally set it an hour early. I could have sworn I set it for 4:05, not 3:05. Must be fucking daylight savings time messing with me. I don't know how I managed that. I definitely set it for 6. That's weird. That's real weird. Fuck daylight savings time. This is so dumb. I sound like your music teacher. I could teach you a thing or two about music. Like, it's made of notes and things. GameStop work tricks you into the membership program. Yeah. With the EB Games near my house in the mall, they shut down. Like, I was just walking through the mall and I'm like, oh, EB isn't there anymore. Sucks. Having pizza without sauce, but why? We have the meats. Of course. Anyway, let's start the game. It's starting us back at this nifty little computer screen thing, which we can listen to music. Daijobu. What does that mean? That's very Daijobu. Oh yeah, man. They're playing the piano. Candy Hearts? Well, this is extra. I haven't gotten to this part yet, but no, we can't listen to that. What is this game? Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. We could look in the files. Characters. Okay. Monica's like 3 times as big as everybody else. The fuck? Hey, goodbye, owls. You got the game. Oh man. Classic RPA files. Ever made a game in Ren'Py, you know what's up. But this is, the plus version isn't in Ren'Py, is it? So it could be like, so it could play on consoles. Ren'Py games can't like run on consoles natively, can they? Sucks. Because that's the only thing I know how to program in. Have I gotten to the scary part yet? No. We better get back into this. Back again. These hideous school uniforms. Load us in. We were just after poetry reading part 2. You know what's happening in the game. Okay. You can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. I know, man. You might say, I'm quite familiar with how it works. This is formerly a Renpai game. Oh, by the way, tell me if the audio is too loud or anything. If I'm too loud, if the game's too loud, someone's too quiet. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Fake is bake. I do bake. Live stream thumbnails look like Amity Blight. Excuse me? We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. This is like inviting people to go to an improv class. Never ends well. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. I remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. Looks like she's poking Natsuki in the eye. There's a Friday Night Funkin' mod about this game. There's a Friday Night Funkin' mod for friggin' everything. Oh, thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5. Me trying to figure out whether my life is all improv or part of the script. I think it just depends on how neurodivergent you are. Like, you don't script your interactions? I do.
Me trying to figure whether my life is all improv or part of the script. Thoughtful face. Thoughtful face.
Thoughtful face. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. About that. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. Do I? I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Why does Monica want to be with you? Good friggin' question. Bland-ass MC. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. You don't script your interactions with people? Damn, bro. Guess I'm just built different. Or you are. Oh well. Hold on. Forgot I still have my headphones on. Now they're over there. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Can I speak French? Oui. Also, a good old-fashioned bonjour. C'est la vie. Voila. Hold on. Just because it's the next day doesn't mean I've forgotten. I need to perfect my death rattle sigh. Feel perfectly fine saying hello to anyone anywhere, but if they say hello to me, I get nervous. Not sure about that, but okay. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Florida versus the entire country of Canada? I mean, we'd win because we'd freeze them to death. Floridians can't handle cold weather. It's a proven fact. Really thirsty all of a sudden. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem, which I guess we didn't write. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. Oh, thank you, Christopher Burke, for the $10. Yeah, what a beautiful poem. It's like, Wow, what an incredible performance. If only you could hear it. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Thank you, Drafted, for being a real faker for 6 months. Just in time indeed. Fabulous. Thank you, Brandon Border, for the $5. I barely keep up with all these notifications. Why they describe Monica reciting the poem made you think of every ASMR VA on... Really? Why's that? Like the crisp and clear voice acting?
Random thought, the way they describe Monica reciting the poem instantly made me think of every ASMR VA on...
They know how to apply the right emphasis. What part am I on? Oh, you know, the part where they read poems. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality. Up, there goes gravity. Man. And glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. Why is Alaska so far from the US? I don't know, man. I don't know history. Making the words come to life. Oh, I see. The power of the performance. How little that narrows it down. That's the joke.jpg. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Here. Hold on. Switching my headphones out. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. Yo, what's good, vibing and dying? I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. Oh yeah, that's right. Your star's purple. No way, it's blue. I'm sorry. I think it's blue. I completely forgot about this. I don't remember what the star colors are for the real fakers. But congratulations, and thank you for your continued support. It might be purple, it might be blue. It looks like a purple. Okay, I literally can't tell. My computer's really shitty. Now I gotta go look up my own YouTube channel, see what the colors are. Please bear with me. I'm sorry to say, but it is blue. Purple is the next stage. It's the final stage. The maximum real fakerness, that's purple. But thank you very much. Yeah, 24 months. See you in a year. Do you think anyone will stick around that long? That's crazy. Thank you very much.
If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through.
Come back when you get that landmark. Okay. Well, we're gonna miss you for like a whole year.
Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Fake liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Fake. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Fake lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Oh, read me to filth. Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with.
Oh, thank you, Christopher Burke, for becoming a real faker. Hell yeah. Congratulations. Vibing and dying, your threats worked.
But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today.
I stand up and step in front of the podium. What did I write today? It was just a bunch of words. I guess that makes sense, though. That's all writing. You're threatened. Well, you live another day, Christopher.
Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. It was an applause out of politeness. It was like... not like a big round of applause. 'Cause MC sucks. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Thank you, Brandonport, for the $2. I feel personally attacked, but okay. Peer pressure at its finest. Hey, man. I forget, how much am I charging for this? Like $4? It's fine. I'm not gonna break the bank for you. Like, you're not gonna break the bank on me. That's what I mean. I would offer refunds, but YouTube doesn't do that, so I can't really help you. Yes, we all fear you with what I think is a Snorlax icon you got there vibing.
That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Da, 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 da. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's standing a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. For coming through.
He does... Listen to me. This is a dating sim. Nobody goes to class. Friends and fake. Ooh, read me to filth.
It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this.
Class is more like a poetry and a cupcake time. Thank you, Christopher Burke. There's an interesting story behind that emote. I might tell it later. Just remind me.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Fake. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Let's watch Little Shop of Horrors. We already did that. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was just spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Ooh.
Those houses in the background look nice. They do. Very modern. These kids never take the friggin' bus. Well, see, I don't know, like... Yeah, like, can't friends just walk home together in a group? I don't know, like, me and Sayori clearly live in the same neighborhood, so maybe it's like... I don't know, do you walk, like... We could just, like, walk until we get to, like, a point where, like, we split off and, like, Yuri goes to wherever the hell she lives, and then we continue to walk home with Sayori, because she lives in the same neighborhood. I'd walk home with Yuri, fuck it. We walk to school together every day. This choice changed the story. Who the fuck knows? Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? He doesn't know why? God, this guy's a loser. I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Oh, okay. Way to lay down, like, the slight guilt trip there. It's like, yeah, I could keep walking home with you, but this girl seems really lonely and like she could use a friend. Like, wouldn't you feel bad if you stopped her from having a friend, Sayori? This fucking guy. MC is such a shitheel. Come on. He's an idiot and a shitheel. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? Okay, maybe Sayori wants to walk home with Yuri. I don't know about that. Just go for it. Get it, girl. What color is Sayori's hair? I don't want to be that guy, but it's the same color as Asmodeus' hair from Obey Me. I'm being that guy again. MC being a fuck is true the whole game over. Ugh. Wouldn't you feel bad if you forced me to choose between two people that it's in a situation where I can choose both? Yeah, this sort of thing happened in Obey Me too. I can't stop talking about it. That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Oh. Girl? Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $2. I see it everywhere. It doesn't help that the main characters are named after famous, like, biblical figures. So anytime they get referenced anywhere, it's just like... Lucifer is like a whole-ass TV show, so... It's all over the place.
Fate be like, obey me everywhere.
Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. But I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Oh, thank you, Zakinator, for being a member for 4 months. 4 months, real faker. Only 3 months and 18 days. I don't know how the re-upping system on YouTube works. I know in Twitch you can just like buy an extra month like whenever.
I don't know. There is a herdsman end? What? Oh. Is that your phone auto-correcting harem? The herdsman end? Ooh. Okay. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Who can say? It just automatically renews. It gives you the option to send that little message. I see. How interesting. All right, ladies. Let's go with grief. Sarah, you're really starting to worry me here. Whirlwind? Okay. Massacre. Philosophy. Agonizing. Entropy. Afterimage. Vertigo. Wrath. Starscape. Disaster. Incongruent. Secretive. Uncontrollable. Frightening. Tenacious. Destiny. Incapable. Portrait. Universe. Good shit. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion? Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. You can pretend all you want. I know this game's not Japanese. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Translation, my ass, you are not Japanese. Don't lie to me. Is this some Japanese joke that I'm too American to understand? I'm pretty sure Ika means squid in Japanese. Translator's note. Keikaku means plan. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway?
Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything all right? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile.
The translation is incorrect. It is? Wait, what? I just break out Google Translate here. Now it does mean squid. It does mean squid. Also, who is emailing me at this time of day? Oh, store envy discounts. Nice. Excuse me while I look at cute outfits. What the fuck? They're selling Christmas trees on store envy now? This is ridiculous. I'm out of here.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Fake, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori lately? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Fake. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Fake. Me? How on earth could you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Fake. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head.
Sayori has some bad taste in dudes. Well, I think this is the only dude she knows. I may be the only guy that exists in this entire universe, which would explain a lot.
Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. Okay, hold on. Okay. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh down on me so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. It's your birthday today. Well, happy birthday, 0x. Happy birthday to you.
The school's only a literature club. There was one other classroom. Of course, it could just be this classroom from a different angle.
But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation of her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell what I was thinking like that?
Oh my fucking god. How do you fuckers keep getting in here? This is outrageous. YouTube, fix your fucking bot problem. I can't even believe this shit. You know, like, the last time I did this, there was that fucking bot that showed up and was like a chat flood. It left like 16 fucking comments on the video that was like, thank you for subscribing to chat flood bot. And I was like, what the fuck is that shit? Is it like meant to trick people into thinking that I'm paying some kind of bot to like inflate my numbers or something? 'Cause wow, that is some like advanced psychological warfare. Yeah, who would buy it if it like, if someone was gonna buy like a comment bot to like boost their numbers, why would they get one that like tells people that you're doing that? You get to the scary shit yet? Yeah, we did. There's bots in chat.
Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Fake. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight.
Okay, that's a little bit try-hard, but whatever.
And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes.
Oh no, eye contact, don't do this.
Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy.
The simplest.
So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori.
Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5. Yeah, Yuri. No need to psychoanalyze. You finished your pizza. Congratulations for getting pizza.
Anyway, let's go with Yuri first, because she's my main girl.
I can't believe the sun has already set. I'm leaning back to look at it.
Okay, Yuri.
Fuck you,
no
daylight
need to
savings
psychoanalyze
time.
me. That's what my brain is for long.
I deserve better than the sun setting before 5 p.m. How fucking dare you?
Fake.
Oh god, all this talking. Welcome to fall, bitches. This isn't fall's fault. This is the government's fault. How dare they change the clocks like this?
Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well...
Ooh, music stops. Okay.
Yuri smiles sadly. Fake, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know?
Okay. Whatever you say.
And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Fake. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings.
Phone, could you please be quiet? She's trying to have feelings.
All I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what I was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Fake. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else.
Haven't they only known each other for like 3 days?
Wonder if the stream will become a video itself. I mean, I'm gonna leave it up. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see you that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way. Yeah. We really aren't friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Oh, part 2. All right, the thrilling sequel. Speedrunning relationships. Well, that is what it's like in high school, isn't it? You're all stuck together. No choice but to be friends. Classic. Anyway, let's try to focus on this. Let me try to read this font.
Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber.
That sure is some fucking high school poetry, alright.
Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptid
poems. Hell yeah.
it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about.
Boy, she got it bad for you, and if you fuck this up, I'm gonna be super unhappy.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one.
Ooh, she blushing.
Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So, thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together.
Man. That's one of the things that bugs me about, like, these romance stories. It's all so stilted. Can't you just, like, ask somebody out for fucking coffee?
Come on. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods.
But how are you gonna share it with everyone else, then?
I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah. Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away.
Okay, but how are you gonna trade poems with other people if I have the poem now? Why are you gonna do that? How are you gonna do that? Sayori.
It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell that you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you?
I love how everyone in the club is just like straight up calling me out for writing specifically for Yuri. It's like, we all know you're trying to speed run this relationship with her, bro. Why do you even bother coming here?
Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Fake. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
MC, you a fool for not picking up on these signs.
Such an idiot.
Consecutive poems for someone specific driving more attention. Ooh, programming. Nice.
Natsuki.
She's gonna be pissed.
Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next?
Oh, she is cheesed. I'm kind of getting the feeling she didn't actually write a poem. Like she's just looking for an excuse to not admit that she didn't write one.
Hi, Fake. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people... I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Fake. Hyuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words in the past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. All right. I get you. Just be careful, all right? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
Monica, you sound like you know more than you're letting on.
You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that.
I feel like she's getting kind of passive-aggressive with me.
If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright.
The lady who knows everything. Okay.
An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Ooh.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
She gives good advice.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Subtle. The Ravens won today. Who? Is that a football team? Is that a hockey team? I don't know anything about sports. Maybe just ravens as a species are winning.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought you just went to pee. Natsuki, please, show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so...
Just gonna skip over that, Monica, huh? Did she sigh or did she say sigh? Yeah, some people do that, right? They're like, let's sigh. Sigh.
Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. If I want to get into sports, I don't. I really don't. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Fake. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, so you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own.
Ooh, calling her out.
Fake may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance.
She may not like talking to people, but she does have like these slight manipulative tendencies. Hold on, I gotta turn on the light in here. Okay, it's on. I'm literally sitting right next to a light switch. It's fun. I can just turn it on and off. Just imagine the light flickering.
So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Fake to... What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Fake to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Fake, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going to go with...
Ooh. I could pick Sayori, too? I mean, I'm not... Like, I'm worried about her, but... But I could go hang out with Monica. This is, like, the first chance I've gotten to really hang out with her. Fine, we're doing the fucking Yuri route. Whatever. I'll come back to this later. Well, I'll probably be most helpful helping out Yuri.
I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... So you'll be helping Yuri then, Fake? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said it would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Fake? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Fake picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Why does Natsuki even care? She has no reason to like you. I don't know, I don't think she gets out much. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Okay, goodbye, X-Jiff Chara. Ooh, music change. I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes.
Should I give you my Discord username?
Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean.
Clean of a lot of things.
I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Fake. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
Slow your roll on this, Chief.
I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it.
There's another thing he wants.
Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school.
Oh, really now? There's no telling. There's no telling what you might get up to. Things might get a little bit spicy. Or it won't, because MC is a friggin' coward.
More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it.
I know, right? What are the odds?
Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell.
Maybe you should just ask her out on a date like a normal, functioning human being.
But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait.
They about to dabble in some tomfoolery. It's already Sunday. Well, lads, that was quick.
I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally.
Oh. First base.
She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me?
This is like one of the things in anime with like high schoolers and shit. All the relationships are just like astoundingly immature. Which I guess makes sense because they're teenagers, but I don't know. Do people not like just ask each other out on dates in Japan? I'm joking. I know they probably do, but like in anime, they're just like, oh yes, we have to have like a big confession. It can't just be like, hey, do you want to date? This is why Japan has low birth rates. Shit, maybe. Why don't you text Sayori? Okay, good, finally. Yo, is that a freaking balcony up there? Fucking look at this. This house is a fucking, like, this is a nice house. God damn, it's got a balcony. What the hell? I want this house. This is a really nice house. What the fuck?
Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family.
He just opens the door like he's Kramer.
The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's all a nice house until the earthquakes roll in. Is that common in Japan? Which this may or may not be. It's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her.
Yo! Look at that giant cow. That's awesome. Great room, Sayori. Except for the, I think, dead plants. Needs more anime posters.
Hi, Fake. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Oh, you gotta switch it up, Sayori. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we left that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Oh, they doing Google Docs? Nice.
So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Awkward.
Sayori's cow is the best feature of her room. I would like a stuffed animal that size, I think. Maybe not a cow, but maybe like a red panda plushie or something. That'd be nice.
Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Fake. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh God. The angst. It's coming. I can feel it. Oh God.
If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish.
Ooh. 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 God, my heart. No. 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 The emotions. Stop this right now.
I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Jesus. This is going to be really hard for me to get through, so I'm sorry if I keep pausing. Just...
Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders.
Just shake her, be like, get out of your own head, bitch.
What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Fake. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Oh. Dame.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Fake? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life.
Oh, God. Anime girls can get depressed? Fuck. God.
Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
Oh, fuck, this hurts. God. Punch me in the fucking soul.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend.
MC, wrong thing to say here. You fucking dumbass. He's like, oh my god, my friend just told me that she's been suffering a horrible depression. What can I say? I know, I should try to make her feel bad for keeping it from me. You fucking moron. What is wrong with this guy? Imagine what you might be feeling if you had pursued her instead of Yuri. Oh, fuck. Well, how was I supposed to know? MC should have known. He's been friends with her for years, but he's a friggin' moron.
Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you.
This is not going well.
Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
No, that's, no, that's... You were facing a mental health crisis that made you think you were worthless and that nobody should ever care about your feelings? How dare you not tell me about this? Just... I can't even reach through the screen to, like, slap MC because he doesn't have a face. MC more like major coward. Yeah.
You don't understand at all, Fake. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
Ooh, please don't laugh. That's sad. You shouldn't be laughing about that. Oh, God.
That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else, too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me.
Oh, God. Fuck. God fucking damn it. We're in the middle of a very dramatic moment. How dare you fucking throw a bot in on this? How dare you? This anime girl is facing severe depression, and you show up with a bot in chat. How motherfucking dare you? The fucking audacity. The moment is ruined.
Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand.
Too fucking right you don't.
I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Fake. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
You have been nothing but nice to us this entire time. You've been nothing but friendly and supportive and loved everyone. This is fucking bullshit. How could this be happening?
Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments.
Oh, God. No, don't cry, Sayori. God.
Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
It's dark in this embrace.
Fake. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Fake. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides.
Oh. The depression is too strong.
She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Fake. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs.
Oh my God. Oh, this is so sad.
I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make those feelings go away.
So, therapy, medication? Come on. You cannot fix all her problems, MC, especially not you. You need to get her to talk to you need to get her to a professional, please. Yeah. This is a problem beyond what teenagers are equipped to handle. Yeah, dude, you cannot fix this. She needs professional assistance.
And if there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Therapists don't exist in anime. I guess that is true. Fucking all these shonen protagonists, like, watching their friends die, going through freaking PTSD over it. No therapy.
They're in high school, but they seem to be living on their own for some reason.
No, their parents are overseas. As in all anime.
Gently, Sayori puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Fake. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary, too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all the days, this has to be the one where I have other plans.
Cancel your fucking plans. Listen. Your friend is in a fucking mental health crisis. Yuri can handle the banners on her own. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Why I need therapy when you can have a 100-episode arc about getting revenge? Ugh.
Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand.
Hey, Fake, maybe you should tell her parents. Wait, sorry, I referred to myself. MC, fuck, like, are her parents really not here? Like, come on, just... Something needs to be done about this.
But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house.
You damn fool. This man. This man. This man. How dare.
On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over, too.
I'm calling bullshit. MC.
Sayori deserves better than this. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow.
You fucking fool.
I should just focus on what's ahead of me.
Just gonna reach through the screen, fucking strangle this guy. This fucking moron. Wait, what? As I approach my house, this is the same background as Sayori's house, though. Maybe he and Sayori live together. So it's just gonna be really awkward. Hold on a second. I gotta go get some water. MC's a fucking moron. Probably did intend for MC to be an ass. The average teen wouldn't know what to do anyways. I mean, that's fair. That is true. They're next door neighbors. Okay, whatever. Yuri? Oh shit, she here. Nice sweater. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? And my parents said, alright, I'm gonna head out. No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that is true. I didn't think of that, for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. This game doesn't have a texting system. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. If I was in DDLC, I would have figured it out. Rip to MC, but I'm different. This kid's got a fucking TV in his room. I've never had a TV in my bedroom. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, it would be really embarrassing for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Really, really, really. What are you hiding in there? What are you hiding in there, MC? No, really, what is he hiding in there? Because we live in the age of the internet. There's no way he has a porno mag. Is it a doujin? I bet it's a doujin. He's hiding his cocaine.
I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a dress drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason.
She's like, I know you got it around here somewhere. Where are these illegal dojins?
Oh fuck, is it 6 already? Fuck, I gotta go to work soon. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if to make sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
We know the reason for Monica, do we? I don't know where their parents are. Anime syndrome. Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5. Yes. He's hiding that USB stick that I've got those 6,000 fanfics on. It doesn't exist yet, but one day it will. I don't know. Do you think if one day I get big enough, I can just have an ongoing thing that's like, send me your fanfic recommendations, I'll add it to the USB stick.
Just wait till we visit Yuri. We're already visiting Yuri. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. Okay. Wait till we visit Sayori. Man, I can't Listen, I can only handle so much depressing shit in one live stream. I can't do it again. Unless she shows up in the middle of this scene. No. Yuri's hands are drawn really small. Yeah, it's like the opposite of yaoi hands. First anime girls either become yanderes or kill themselves. I understand. Stop spamming that in chat. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. Oh. We getting into MLM shit here? How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributions to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. You say that Yuri has the opposite of yaoi hands. Oh shit! Maybe it was intentional. Her head's so big yet her hands are so small. Well, that's anime girls for you. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body.
Fucking pseudoscience, bro.
You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily.
Imagine you're trying to get down with a girl and she's just like, hold on, let me put on my essential oil diffuser to enhance the experience. Would you still hit it? Don't answer that.
Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need to do about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway and the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbon to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks.
Aren't her cheeks always red? When is she not blushing? Does she have a single sprite where she is not blushing?
Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Fake. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Oh, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting.
Oh yeah? They write in kanji? Alright. I mean, I feel you. It's fucking hard.
Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag and once more pulls out a pocket knife.
Scissors not working for you?
Eh?
The knife is strangely beautiful. This bodes poorly. Her hands are probably shrinking due to the amount of blood going to her head because of the blushing.
The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it.
Is it even legal for a teenager to own that?
The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife.
Really?
It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird.
Do you have a knife collection? Does this girl have a fucking knife collection?
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
Lads? This seems suboptimal. That's how you know she's into the weird shit. What? Yeah? You into knives? Continue. They're just so pretty. I don't like where this is going either. Oh, this is perfectly normal. Yes, teenage girl, knives, total. I know when I was in high school, I had a fascination with axes myself. I also collected katanas. Like, what the... Okay, katanas are a different story, actually, because, you know, weebs, but, you know. When I was in high school, I liked to collect pepper spray. Like, what? Fine.
I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe.
Do you think she watches Forged in Fire?
She's like, just the craftsmanship of knives.
I've decided to become a blacksmith. If she went on Forged in Fire, she'd probably be the most attractive person to ever be on that show.
What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing.
Is it funny? She's into knives. Come on, dude.
It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Does it?
Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. MC. He's a dense motherfucker.
I feel like MC's just like a fucking weeb. He's just like looking at the pocket knife and being like, I wonder if she has any katanas.
Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it?
I'm good.
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands.
It feels heavy and extremely solid. Why did you bring that instead of scissors, though? Where do you even get a knife like this? Oh, you know, the mall. You know where in the mall.
Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger.
Why did you do that? Why'd you do that?
Fake. Why did you do that?
Yeah, why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you.
So not only does she own these knives, like, clearly she has a thing to sharpen them with. What the fuck? This knife is extremely sharp. Why did you bring it with you just to cut some friggin' thread? What happened to scissors?
It can cut through skin like it's paper.
Yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning...
Oh, she's into the real freaky shit. Okay. I underestimated her. Should've picked Sayori. I have many regrets. I don't like this route.
Not reading that.
Really? I'm not reading that either. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
She might be a vampire. Fucking crazy.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
Yeah, probably.
How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right?
Just seriously, MC, you are blind for this one. Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5.
It was time for MC to leave. He had seen everything.
Doki Doki Vampirism Club.
Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway.
You know what? You guys deserve each other, you fucking weirdos. Is this first base to these kids? Is this what people are doing nowadays? Is this the new trend?
Can I stop? Can I stop now? Did you really just do that? Now we're even.
Just fucking make out already. God. I think back to my own high school relationships and I'm just like, yeah, it really was that bad, wasn't it? Teenagers don't know what they're doing. Like, listen, I desperately care about teenagers as like the future, as they're the next generation. They are the future of our society and humanity. But good lord. Man, come on. Jesus.
Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
I think the jasmine oil actively makes it weirder.
You're so weird, Fake. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air.
Scissors. Scissors, though. You know what works better to cut through ribbon? Scissors.
Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper.
Probably sucked out all the blood. Oh yeah. Chupacabra move.
After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring them back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm.
Like I said, this is suboptimal. Just like, damn. I'm sure somebody thought that was subtle.
Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Her face is always red. Not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it would be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolor feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. I'm not like other girls. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy.
Yeah.
I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Oh, the classic, yeah. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her.
That's one heck of a CG you got there.
I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel.
She'd be getting way too into this. Must be all the jasmine oil.
Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. After having finished, I start to retract my hand. But suddenly Yuri holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer.
These fucking kids, just fucking make out already. I'm such a hypocrite saying that because, like, were I in this situation as a teenager, I wouldn't have known what to do either, but God. This is painful.
It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes.
It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books.
Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips.
Do you think that's in the game's budget? Come on, a kissing CG is easy. Everybody, like, fucking pack the cishet kissing CGs. Also, her eyes are beautiful. Just like Wattpad bread and butter right here, I guess.
What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sent a tingling sensation through my arm. Suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I'm feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine.
Should have gone for it, man. If you would just, like... No, you know what? Consent is important. It is. But I feel like if he had just gone for it, she would have been okay with it. Teenagers.
The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. Is this scene almost over yet? I gotta go grocery shopping. And go to work. But I have to go grocery shopping so I have food for work. The fucking life I live. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while?
I wonder what we could do while we wait for it to dry.
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts.
Fucking missed opportunity again. Save just before you're gonna walk out of the house. That'll give you a good place to come back to next time. Yeah, because from the way you guys are describing it, I feel like after this scene, something really emotional is gonna happen. And I don't have it in me to deal with that again. Like, I'm sorry. It's all a bit much.
Would you rather deal with the depression now or the rest of the next gameplay? Fuck me, dude. I'm already getting a headache. We'll save it for next time. God. I know you guys just want to see unabashed suffering, but I've got stuff to do tonight. That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
I mean, I think there definitely is, but whatever.
Whew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work.
Ooh. When is next time? I can't even tell you, man.
Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment.
Oh yeah. Friends. In quotations. It's MC's fault for wasting time by cutting himself like an idiot. Yeah. Maybe MC should get good.
But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Save here.
MC is a scrub. I get the feeling something bad is about to happen. Ten more minutes. No, I have shit to do. If this is about to lead into something really dramatic and lengthy, I do not have time for that. You have to plan out your emotional moments carefully. I'm an adult. And that means I get overly affected by shit in dating sims. What's gonna come next is gonna be way too much emotional burden. And we'll save it for next time then. I don't trust like that. This game's giving me like way too many things. It's just like, I think something fucking horrible is gonna happen. I gotta go buy food. It's all happy and fun. You're fucking lying to me. You're lying to me. I'm gonna leave. I'll come back to this sometime later this week. God. Thank you to everybody who donated. Everybody who became real fakers. And yeah. Thank you to everybody for watching. We will pick this up later. I swear we will. I'm not gonna leave you on a cliffhanger forever. Okay. Goodbye.